Intro to rhythm, folks. It's time to test our skills. So let's start by reviewing. The first rhythm we learned is a quarter note, and the note head form is just one filled in note head. The stem form is just one stem, and it's one note per beat, so it's going to fit into one box. And the way we say it is ta, and then we count it would be 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5, whatever beat it's on. So let's practice 4 of those in a row. 1, 2, speak 'em, go. Ta, 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 ta. Now let's clap 4 in a row. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's our quarter note. Our quarter note rest, we're not going to practice, but it's going to be one beat of silence. So we say rest in our head for one beat, or we're going to clap. We're not going to clap, but we're just going to count. Let's go on to our eighth notes. 2 of them in a beat. So this is 2 notes per beat. We can either have 2 note heads, or we can have 2 stems that are connected by a single beam. And the way these are going to go, let's speak them. They go teet, 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 teet. Let's do 4 in a row. And ready, go. Teet, 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 teet. Okay, now let's count them. So when we count them, we're splitting the beat into 2 parts. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's count it and clap it. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's a subdivision of 2 eighth notes. When we have 3 notes per beat, we have a triplet, 3 note heads with a 3 above it, or 3 stems with a single beam and a 3 above it. Spoken triplet, 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 triplet. Or 1 and is how we do the subdivisions. The beat always comes first. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let's do a couple together. Speak it first, and then we will clap it and count it. 1, 2, speaking, go. Triplet, 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 triplet. Now we're going to clap and count. Go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then finally, we have our 16th notes, 4 notes in a beat. We got 4 note heads in one beat, or we've got 4 stems that are beamed at the top and then with a smaller double beam. So these are double beam 16th notes. When we subdivide, the beat always comes first. So 1, and then we're subdividing into 4. So E and 1 E and 2 E and. Let's speak a couple. Tika, 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 tika. 4 in a row. 1, 2, 4, go. Tika, 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 tika. Sorry, I messed that one up. Let's do it again. 1, 2, speaking, ready, go. Tika, 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 tika. Okay, and now let's clap and count 4 of these in a row. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Ready, and clap and count. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Okay, so those are our basic rhythms in our Intro to Rhythm series. Let's test out our skills. Okay, so now, just so you know, I'm adding a bottom number here. It's always going to be 4 for the first part. I'll tell you when it changes, but it's going to just mean that bottom 4 means that a quarter note is one beat. So the quarter note fits into one beat here. Okay, the top number is what we're concerned with. That's how many beats in our grouping. That's the number we're going to count to. Okay, so this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our first measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. Our third measure. And you can see that I've switched between note head and stem notation and then back to note head notation. Let's speak this one first. Here we go. 70 beats per minute. Number 1, test your might. 1, do it with me. Ready, go. Ta, triplet, ta, rest. Ta, rest. Teet, teet, ta, rest. Teet, teet, tika, tika, ta. Okay. Let's clap it and count it now. So remember, this is going to be 1. This is on beat 2, so it's 2, and then we subdivide into 3 even parts, so 2 and. This subdivision this is on beat 2, so it's going to be 2 and. This is on beat 3, so it'll be 3 and this is on beat 3, so it'll be 3 subdividing into 4 parts, 3 E and. Let's clap it and count it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, and 3, E, and a 4. And watch out, whenever we have rests on beat 1, it gets a little tricky and scary. So there's a big hole. Don't fall in it. Be aware that it's there. And just say rest in your head and you'll be good. Let's try number 2. So now we're going to switch. Instead of 4 beats per measure, we're going to do 3 beats per measure. This bottom number remains 4 in our time signature because quarter note is equal to 1 beat. The quarter note fits in one of these boxes. But we only have 3 boxes now, so we're in 3/4 time. This is triple, simple triple meter. Here we go. Speaking, ta, tika, tika. We got, again, we're switching between note head and stem notation. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, tika, tika, ta. T, 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 T. Rest, rest, T, T, ta. So you can see that even though we have 3 beats per measure, we're still going to read it the same. We just don't have that extra beat. Okay, now let's clap it and count it. We're only counting to 3. So this is beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. So 1, 2, split it into 4, 2, E, and a. 3. This would be 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go. 1, 2, E, and a 3. 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, and 3. And you can see we have 2 rests in a row right here, and one of them's on beat 1. That's always tricky. All right, the last one we're going to do right now before we switch into different notation is we are going to be with 5 beats in a measure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to count to 5 before we start over. We only have 2 measures. The first one is going to be in note head notation. The second one is going to be in stem notation. And it's going to be the exact same. We're just counting to 5. Okay? Let's speak it. 1, actually, let me set, well, we'll be fine. 1, 2, 3, ready, go. Ta, triplet, ta, ta, rest. Ta, rest, ti, ti, tika, tika, ta, and we're done. Okay? Let's clap it now. Remember, we're going to 5, so these 2 are going to be on 5. Watch out for here. This will be 4, E, and a. This will be 3, and. This would be 2, and a. Here we go. Clapping and counting. Ready, go. 1, 2, and a. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, E, and a. 5. And that is going to do it for our review. Now, the next thing we're going to do, and we're going to end our series, we're going to change to actual notation, the way these notes actually look. So look forward to that.